recently, Bulla Ray at the IS conference made some revelations, and there were some sad stories there that his supposed friends left him in crisis, in times where he expected them to say, you know what, let's just work towards it. Unfortunately, and then they said, what, 7 months without salary?
Yeah, it was tough.
You had been around. It means you were affected with this 7-month crisis.
Yeah, all of us.
Now they left, and you are still there.
Well, I mean, thing is, I have 1957. There are people who work there, and they work full time. They're there from morning till evening. Imagine being a news person at Star FM. You know, you're caught up there. You're there from morning till evening. You don't have any side gig. Sole is not legal. I personally don't like such monies from people. Once they pay you, they own you.
Right.
Yeah, so I never took anything like payola from any musician, just to maintain that reverence in your field of in with what you do as your career. And there are other people who had stress from family. I did at some point. You know, my wife was worried. Charlie, you're depleting the 1957 account.
Here they go.
Yeah, here they go. And there's nothing. In actual fact, at the point, Bulla had to call her personally because we're family. You know, like, Charlie, we're going through a low tide. And it's not permanent. We'll overcome this. Bulla had to call my wife. I'm like, Wabna, Charlie, I should say your sister now. She they feel say, maybe I'm not being sincere with what's happening. You know, I had some pressures from my wife. Charlie, some people are leaving. Why are you still there? I'm like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I believe in loyalty. I mean, I've done 18 years at Radio Gold. Do you know what it was like at Radio Gold? We had a very low, I mean, because Radio Gold is very political. No one can run away from that. Mm-hmm. So when NDC is in power, they're in a good place. Yeah, when they're in opposition, they're in a bad place. You know, so in and out. And I stayed for 18 years. I know how to deal with these things. You understand? And I have always been the I don't focus on getting resources from one place. You know, you have 1957, you have some gigs, you're hosting some events. You know, there are times that maybe you won't be paid well, but you still go for it because it might pay for electricity. You know, you can sort out one of your nephews who's coming to you for some school fees. Yeah, because I'm Ashanti, that's what we do. You know, so I actually called Bulla and told him that it was good that he came out to talk about that. It was an icebreaker because some of our friends have things that they say in his absence, and he knows these things. I mean, there are people who say, when everything was rosy, you were chilling, and you guys were, you know. I've seen people writing stuff like you were buying these cars for some of your senior staff and not minding us down there, and so we had to leave you. But it happens. I mean, unless you've not owned a company before. We go through low and high tides. I mean, my big brother Kwesi Chum has had his own challenges with multimedia at some point. You know, it's life. It's not one straight line. You go through high and low tides. And things have turned around. And we thank God for that.
Oh, really?
Of course. Why? You thought it was going to be permanent?
Oh, no.
Exactly.
Who will wish for that?
Yeah, okay, so things turning around means that, but why shouldn't it be resolved?
No, it should. But
yes, exactly. I mean, they made a constant effort to pay the outstanding arrears, you know, and over time it's been sorted out.
Don't worry, I'm coming home tonight. You know, your wife even owes me.
She owes you fufu.
You like fufu, so we'll go.
She owes you fufu. She owes you fufu.
Yeah, his wife has always been asking me to come.
I was interested in the things are turning around part.
You know that song by, I think, what is it, Joe Metal? Things are turning around.
Is that no song?
Yeah.
I think he did a remix.
Okay, yeah.
Turning around.
Turn around.
Kobe, thank you very much.
2018, for 7 months I had not paid salaries. Can you imagine? That's why I said I'm going to be brutally frank with you. There are many people who are working with us. At the point somebody will come and say, oh, you know, my wife is not feeling well. We're traveling to the West Coast or whatever part of West Coast of Africa to go for treatment, so I can't work with you anymore. And then they'll leave. 2 days later, somebody will come, somebody that you believe in, boss. So next 3 months, I want us to do this one, I want us to do this outdoor program. Then you plan with him. 1 week later, the person will come. Say, boss, I've got an admission to this school. All along, yes, I love EIP, but I want to go back to school and do my doctorate or master, so it's time for me to go. Then they will go. In the month of August 2018, I had a lot of people walking away because, yes, it was difficult. Some were there for the economic situation and all of that. So I think they are not loyal. I don't blame them that much. But mine was it. So they also look at that. Somebody came to me and said, my wife is insulting me. And I said, why? He said, no, for some months I don't take money home and all of that. So what was is your marriage based on salaries or on money? He says, yeah, but that is what she's always saying, so I want another job. I said, no problem. It got to a point that anybody who walks into my office, I said, are you resigning? Because for that week, and you see, it taught me one lesson in life. That there are people who will come in on your journey, who come with you. It's not because they don't like you or anything. They are there because, oh yes, there's this there, there's a party, there's this, there's that, oh, you're giving me good salary. But they have their intent. When you shake the storm, they will move. And I saw a video just like I said, there are people who are like branches. They will come. When there's a heavy storm, the branches or the leaves will fall. They're like leaves. They will go. There's some who are like branches. They'll give you, oh, boss, I'll be with you. Don't worry. All of this, you're going to be in this together. Don't mind that. Oh, this one, this. 2 weeks later, when there's another storm shaking the tree, that person will come and say, I want to go. But the people you have to be with, those who are the roots. They don't talk a lot. They just give you the assurance one, and they are with you. And I must say that out of 483 workers that we started with, we still have some great people out there, making about 300 who are still with us and across the nation. I want you to applaud them. Who stayed and said, listen, even if it's 6 months, 7 months, we'll be with you. And we'll reduce it now down to about 2 or 3 months. We're still doing that to pay them off. That's why I said to Pastor Brian that I could have come in 2018 and now, but this is the time. I could have said I can't do it this time because we're going through a phase as a company. But I believe that come and share those hurdles and challenges with people and let them know that you can cross from not paying salaries for 7 months or 8 months to 3 months or to 2 months and you can still clear it off. There are many of you who will be big CEOs in companies here in the country. I prophesy that. Many of you will be leaders and captains of industry. When those hurdles come, don't give up and be loyal to the people who actually put you there. Loyalty is key. There are many who lead you, but they are with you when it's all rosy. Last 3 months, I was in my business in Kumasi, Ultimate FM, and I shared this with him. I said, wow, at first, in 2015, when I come to Kumasi, right from the airport, there will be 3 Prados waiting for me. Then they'll take you to your hotel, holding Philip. Then as if the staff did not see me before. Everybody wants to know that Bulari is in town and with him. Take pictures, spread it on social media. We have about 14 people because in Kumasi we used to have about 90 people there. So you have about 14 or 15 coming to your hotel. Just last 2 months, I went there at the airport. It was a small Camry. Yes, that is life. Then you ask them, that's when they give you all the details. Oh boss, the Prado is going to the restaurant and he said I didn't get the driver. And you know what? The business manager of the company says, I'm coming with my car myself. He came for me, just one car. I sat in the car. I said, hey, which hotel are we going to? I said, boss, it's Tulip. We are talking to them, but we have another one. So you go to the other one first. I said, no, we can still manage Tulip, so let's go there. And we did. When I was having my meal, it was just him and then 2 workers just came. And I told them, I said, wow. 3 years ago, when I used to come through, 3 cars would be there for me. I'll sit here with about 14 people. Their lunch is on me. We pay everything. But today here I am, that's the reality of life. Even if I had gone there and nobody came to pick me up, I'll pick up over and go. Because that is me. 2 days ago, my driver, I went for a meeting. After the meeting, I was looking for my driver. I was calling, his phone was off at the University of Ghana. And I just sat in the taxi. So when after he got, in touch with me, I said, oh, Victor, why? He says, boss, I'm here, I'm also looking for something in a taxi. I'm like, so, boss, I say yes. It doesn't change you. Humility is important, and things can change, and that's what leadership attributes I want to tell you. Don't let material things define you. Yesterday I listened to the Archbishop, and he says, people of today are too materialistic. Yes, oh, I drive an Infiniti QX85. I drive a Range Rover, it's a Jaguar. I have this Rolls Royce. Yes, they are fine to have. If you have the money and buy it, but it shouldn't take away your humility. That's one thing you should know. People matter. I'd rather have a friend who's with me and who is the watcher by the roadside than 20 people who will be with me at the PC and say, hey, hallelujah, and the next day they are not with you. That is one thing in life that you should know. Now I'm sounding like a pastor, and somebody is good. I've never had this experience before. I think I should follow Pastor Branson before. But if I hadn't gone through this phase, I wouldn't have known. Because somebody tells me, oh, what are you? You good too much, you have a good heart. I said, no, I love people. And it's divine. You can't change that. Today, when you see me driving in cars and you know, I said, when I used to drive my Opel Kadett, and my wife would be pushing, at that time she was my girlfriend. Nobody knew Bolare. It was a Central University. I go to the hostel when I was dating them. Then another guy would come with the Mercedes-Benz S500. And my own, after I go and push my girlfriend there, now my wife will come and sit in my car. The guy will be parked there, also trying to find his way. And she will go with me. Once she sits in the car, I start, it doesn't start. That's when the car decides to embarrass me. But she didn't give up. So, just imagine, this quality chase hostel at Central University.